This video is brought to you by meat. Harvest, eat, repeat. Meat. And by trucks. You don't want to get stuck. Get yourself a truck. Camouflage. Either in the woods or in church, a real man wears camouflage. And by the outdoors. Every time we've gotten bored indoors, we went outdoors. Alright, went outdoors. We're back over here. We hunted 3 nights ago, and it was a phenomenal night. Lots of bucks moving. It's windy today. Parker missed that doe the other night. But that's good. Get some shooting in and some practice shooting at live targets. Like I said, it's windy today. We got over here a little early. We want to trim a couple branches, which the wind will help us do that so we're not making so much noise. And we're going to get in there. We got a perfect wind. We're going to be walking into it where we're sitting, so it's blowing this way. All the deer were coming from that way. So if the deer cooperate like they did the other night, maybe we'll see some more. Maybe we'll get some shooting. We got just after 7. It's almost 4 o'clock right now. Let's get her done. Yeah. We made it into the stand again. Of course, when we got to the base of the tree, I looked behind us and there's a little buck standing there. He trotted off, went south. It's a good sign. We saw one deer up front when we pulled in. It's really calm in the woods, actually. Kind of a windbreak. This corner of the field should be nice. It's kind of hidden from the wind.
I think, like, since it's windy, the deer might not like that, so they might come down over here and feed, like, right here.
It's kind of a bowl right here.
Because it's not that windy out.
Right. So we trimmed a couple limbs, hung a trail camera, and now we're gonna sit. Hopefully the deer cooperate like yesterday. That was awesome. Or 3 days ago.
Perfect. That was a perfect.
It looked pretty good.
That was a really good shot.
Hold on now. Good job.
Nice.
Good job.
That was a good practice, though.
Yeah.
It was a little one, but
Right.
small
Yeah.
spot, but I heard her pretty good right in the lungs.
Yeah, it looked like a perfect shot.
Yeah, that was perfect.
Okay, you want another arrow? Just in case something else comes early, we'll let her go.
We'll keep sitting.
Well, Parker just put a smack down on a nice doe.
looks like a pretty good shot. We looked at the footage. She barreled off that way. We still got an hour of light left. We're gonna sit a little while yet. It hasn't been as many deer tonight. Just that one buck we jumped when we came in. One we saw when we drove in. And this one. But it got real calm now. It's real nice. She snuck in, eating on branches forever. Finally came out, had a perfect broadside shot. Hopefully she didn't go far.
It didn't sound like she went too far. It sounded like she just
Yeah,
went down and
yeah. But we're gonna still sit. Wait till the end and go find her. Maybe I'll shoot another one yet. That was a good job. Second deer he hit with the bow. Right? Shot a buck and now he shot a doe. Let's sit tight though. It's still a lot of time left. He's looking right at us. Don't move an inch. buck finally left. That's the longest I ever had a buck within bow range. It was at least a half hour. He just stayed there. He knew something was up. A doe south of us kept blowing pretty much all night, once in a while. She's got to be 100 yards away, so I don't know if that wind is swirling. Every once in a while I could feel it blow in my face, then it would blow that way. But she was snorting all night long, blowing. So he was looking for her, and now he just went back over the fence line towards her. There's about 15 minutes left of shooting, but we hardly seen anything tonight. So I think we're gonna get down as long as we have some daylight left and see if we can find blood. And maybe I think she's laying not too far. She was hit good and she was barreling like a death run, it looked like. So I just hate getting down before the end because sometimes those big ones show up right at last light. But it's been pretty slow tonight. Not much movement at all. There's a deer in the field right now. Hold on, maybe we won't get down. Yeah, of course we're gonna get down. Now there's deer in the field. A doe and a fawn, it looked like. And that fork we were watching for the last half hour just came back over. And he's going out. They're all going to the soybeans out there. Problem is it's so thick I can't see what's going on that way. But I'd rather get down and see if we can find that deer. Who knows how many are out there now? The grass is so tall. Yeah, we'll see. Alright, we got like 10 minutes of shooting that we just got down. We're at the spot where he hit the deer. I can see deer out in the field. I don't know if you can see him out there. They literally don't know we're down. This grass is so tall we could maybe look here a little without spooking them. I just want to see if we can see blood. And hopefully she's laying like within 50 yards. Right? Hang on. So we found her arrow. It didn't go through. All that was sticking out was fletchings, but it does look like there's some, I don't know. It's red. Red. I know it was up to about the fletchings just sticking out. I gotta find some. We're gonna go back to the truck and get some better flashlights. I can't see nothing with this cell phone light. Yeah. All right, Parker. Let's find this little girl. There's your arrow.
There's an arrow.
Yeah. Now we got some better lights. We should be able to see where it cut in. Just kind of stick it in the ground right here. All right. Oh, hang on. I'm just on the ground. Because this is where she, make sure she didn't cut in here. Well, we looked for 2 hours. And I don't know. I can't find a single drop of blood. I think that's the first tracking job I've ever been on where not one drop. So I have no idea which way to go, where to go on. I got permission for the property to the north. But I didn't want to mess it up too much. I mean, that's their land. I don't want to trounce around the whole thing. So we just followed the edge of the field to see anywhere where it could cut in. Stuck on our land, every trail there was. Found the arrow. Looks like a little stomach contents, I think, on the fletching maybe. But
it's just laying there in the path, and it made a sharp turn to the left, so I don't know if it followed the path, went out in the field, cut back in the woods. I don't know. All you need is one drop sometimes to take me in the right direction, but I couldn't even find that. I don't know. Did hear coyotes not too far away when we were walking back to get the truck. Not a good sign. That's what happened to his buck a couple of years ago. The coyotes got on it that night, but it wasn't too bad. But maybe I'll have to try and give her a look tomorrow. Search around. I hate that feeling. I just hate it. You know, that'll be I think it'll be the last time you lose a deer. But maybe we'll try, like I said, tomorrow again and look around. I have a feeling that we're never gonna find it. If it was gut shot, it might have went a mile, you know. But I don't know. This happens, you know. It happens. Looked like a good shot. I'm gonna go back and look at the footage when we get home on the computer. I thought it was a decent shot, maybe a little farther back, but shooting straight down like that, or you know, such an angle, it even looked a little high, but that's kind of where you want to hit. And I thought it was in a clip along or something, but maybe it was back farther than we're thinking. Like I said, we'll look on the computer screen and see what we see. But that's hunting, though. It sucks, but that's just part of it. Sometimes you lose some. Right? Be all right.
Yeah.
So I'm back over the next day. I just gotta check now in the daylight just to see if we can find her. Actually, we found out it's actually a little nub buck. It looked like really small nubs. I didn't see. I thought I saw at one point, but whatever. And looking back at the video, he ducked and turned just as the arrow was about to hit him. So it was way back and then actually angling back. Stomach matter on the arrow fletching. But a small deer like that, I'm guessing it's not gonna go too far. I'm thinking that he's gonna lay down fairly quick. They're not as tough. I just feel like I gotta give it a little more effort. We tried for a couple hours last night. I didn't want to trunch around too much on the neighbor's land. Walked that whole field edge, every trail that went in. Looked around on ours, but it's hard to tell when you didn't find not one drop of blood anywhere. Just the arrow laying there with blood on it and stomach matter. And it made a hard left turn as it crossed the edge of the woods there, that corner. So I don't know if it kept going straight back into the woods, cut out into the field. I'm not sure, but I just gotta make another effort. Small deer, but still it's not any less important than a 150-inch 10-pointer. You know, we still gotta make the effort to find it. Parker was just upset yesterday on the way home. There wasn't any words spoken. Then he was pretty upset when we got home. It was late, he was tired, he was hungry, it was just emotional. Went to bed. I told him I'd go look today. He had school. I worked in the morning, but it was 39 degrees last night, so it's pretty cool. It's in the 40s right now, so if I find it, it still should be okay. I'm just gonna circle around and hopefully find it laying somewhere on the property or close. If not, hopefully I can find some blood. I need to know. You know, it's driving me nuts. I hate losing deer. Everybody does. It's part of hunting. It happens. You learn from it. Shot placement, all that stuff. That deer definitely heard Parker draw back. You could tell it was on edge. It kind of looked, so it was already kind of alert. So when that arrow released, it like I said, it ducked and turned. So it wasn't a good shot, but I'm sure it's dead. That's what bothers me. So I'm gonna give it a look. Well, didn't find it. Walked around for another couple hours. I can't find one drop of blood anywhere. And I think I'm a decent tracker, you know. Look for little small details. I don't know. I was on my hands and knees in every trail. I just walked slow, looking for a deer, looking for blood down every trail I could find, circling around. Problem is I have no idea what direction the deer went after it made that corner. I don't know if it kept going straight, it veered. I don't know. I walked everywhere, and I'm certain it's dead. Just makes me sick though, but nothing you can do, I guess. I tried. I don't know. It's frustrating, but that's part of hunting, I guess. So keep going. We'll get Parker practicing a little better more. I mean, it's a little different shooting at a live animal, but he seemed pretty relaxed. He seemed like he was pretty steady. If he was just forward a little bit, 5-6 inches, even a few inches, maybe it would have clipped along there or whatever. But I think he was back to begin with, and then when the deer turned and ducked, it made it even farther back, and then the exit was farther back than the entrance, and I don't know. It sucks.